I haven't seen the Falcon. Oh no, there isn't one. Sorry.
Not only does becoming a well-known celebrity bring fame and money, but there comes times when others speak a bit too ahead of themselves. These comments can be sometimes heartwarming and nice, but on the other hand it can be also a bit too rude and selfish for one's liking. It would be a shame and disrespect for celebrities to not speak about their own opinions and thoughts and answer back with an appropriate answer. Personally, bringing up your own points allows you to express your feelings and maybe introduce a new perspective for the audiences watching, and the celebrities I'm about to show you in this video sure did that. Stay tuned with me as we explore through celebrities and their awesome comebacks to some controversial questions and arguably stupid ones that was asked to them.
First, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple.
This was truly one of the most shocking and funniest responses given by Finn, one of the members of the Stranger Kids group. When Finn was going to pick up a question card, Jimmy funnily quoted, "Can you read?" Comment made by Jimmy to entertain the audience as a little joke which he thought would slide by. Little did he know, Finn was a quick thinker and gave the most perfect response back at Jimmy, quoting, "Can you host?" Finn himself was quite surprised at what he said, almost as if he talked before he could think. Jimmy, as well as the audience, surely did not expect this coming and was quite actually shocked by his response. He laughed it off and was quite impressed with the comeback, and Finn soon gave him a cute hug to Jimmy as an apology.
Alright, come on, Finn, can you read?
This is really cool. Oh, can I read?
Yeah, can you?
Can you host?
If I had to summarize this entire interview, then it would be this: very uncomfortably awkward. Cara clearly didn't want to be there throughout the entire interview. Even from the beginning, she wasn't making any form of eye contact towards the interviewers and remained to have a low energy throughout the interview, and was responding back with as little as she can to the overly enthusiastic interview people. The host noticed that she was being unresponsive and irritated and started assuming that this was because of the heavy workload she was experiencing because of her films. Cara clearly didn't care about what they said and continued ignoring them. One of the interviewers actually stated that she seems a bit irritated and quoted, "Perhaps it's just us," and funnily enough, Cara actually confirmed that it is them and quickly cut the call out of the blue. The interviewers understood that she may be tired of all the interviews because of this film, but they were quite annoyed. She makes all this money and at least she could pretend to have some form of enthusiasm.
And I mean, these guys, they sit through all these interviews from 800 TV stations, but still.
You make $5 million for 6 weeks worth of work, you can pretend to talk to Good Day Sacramento with some oomph.
Well,
During this interview, Jay asked Miley on advice she would personally give to Justin. During this period of time, the famous singer Justin Bieber was relatively quite young, and so being irresponsible at that age was not a surprise. And we all know that Justin now has improved as a person, and he came a long way from what he was before. Anyway, her advice was that the millionaire singer should actually use some of his money that he has attained to hire people to prevent him from getting into any trouble. A small dig at Justin for his mischievousness that he was doing throughout that period. The interviewer then continued and asked Miley if she has any regrets for the things she did during her teenage years, and she came back with another dig at Justin, confirming that she didn't actually do anything that's illegal.
No, I think it's fine.
Everything I do is legal in California.
That's right. Well,
Okay?
The well-known and amazing singer Rihanna was currently at a press conference to promote the release of the new film Battleship. Before the conference, many fans and celebrities spotted Rihanna visiting Ashton Kutcher's house in LA. This raised some assumptions on whether there was something going on between them, maybe a potential new relationship. This is something that everyone clearly wanted to know, and this assumption was most likely going to be asked to her very soon. However, we soon realized that this is not true. One of the reporters asked if there's something new going on apart from her social life with the release of her new film, but actually within her personal life. Rihanna was clearly disappointed by this question and firmly responded that her relationship status is currently single, shutting the question of her meeting with Kutcher and any other potential questions which were going to be asked about her personal life by any other news reports.
I'm happy and I'm single, if that's what you were really asking.
Before we speak about this scene, I think the interviewers are clearly quite narrow-minded and can't analyze the body language of someone else when they are clearly trying to end a little conflict. Instead, they continue on with their viewpoint. When Ariana was asked the question if Ariana would want to use makeup or her phone one last time, which one would she choose? Ariana clearly noticed the essence of sexism here and quickly snapped back at them, asking if that's what they thought girls have trouble choosing between, to which the responders, again not understanding how she was quite annoyed by this comment. The interviews continued with the essence of sexism, to which Ariana was increasingly getting annoyed but remained calm and cool. Instead, she tried her best to make them understand that boys and girls are actually equal.
You've seen the new
Boys and girls, we can all learn.
Yeah, boys.
You need a little brushing up on equality over here. Come on.
What are you talking?
Come on.
Boys versus men.
This interview was carried out in a game called Plead the Fifth, to which the interviewer asked the questions and Nicki had to confirm whether it was true or to plead the fifth if she was not able to confirm them. This was quite actually entertaining and funny, and there was many explicit questions that was asked to her. I think you should watch this entire interview, as her facial expressions and responses was quite amusing because of her energy. When she was eventually asked the question who was the biggest jerk that she has ever met, she really wanted to mention two people but was reluctant to do so. She actually didn't mention their names but gave hints and played along throughout the entire interview.
I want to say, but it would be so real that I can't.
You gonna plead the fifth?
I gotta plead the fifth on that one, but honey child, if I was to say that name.
Oh my God, I'm dying to hear this name.
It's two names that I want to say, honey, yeah.
This was quite a calm and regular interview between Aishywaria, responding appropriately to the questions that was asked to her. I don't know, there was something about this interview because it felt as if David was trying to humiliate her a bit and was trying to interrogate her, trying to confirm if she knows what she is talking about, and constantly trying to trip her up. Aishywaria, however, ignored this and responded calmly to all the questions asked. Letterman then asked the famous question which sparked the entire show, do you live with your parents? To which Aishywaria confirmed sternly that she does, but by the look of her face she clearly knew he was trying to mock the people living in India with the parents and the connotations that brings. However, Aishywaria came back perfectly with the response, we don't have to take appointments with our parents to meet them, a small dig towards the Western culture. She later, funnily enough, started asking the interviewer questions instead, and the audience clearly loved this.
By the way, do you live with your parents? Is that true?
Yes.
Now, is that common in India for older children to live with their parents?
It's fine to live with your parents because it's also common in India that we don't have to take appointments with our parents to meet for dinner. So.
Oh.
Well, there you have it. Some really good scenes and clips of celebrities clapping back at people by their weird and awkward questions. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you would like to see a part 2 of Celebrity Power Moves, and make sure to subscribe so that you're notified by my new releases.